That's Gloria Estefan and Anything for You. This is Mid-Mornings on Wycombe Sound. Now, Asian and minority ethnic people are still less likely than the overall average population in England to be physically active. And, of course, that results in higher levels of things like diabetes. Now, Lavina Mehta, who is a personal trainer and wellness coach, wants to do something to change all of that. And I have her on the line. Hello, Lavina.
Good morning.
So why, for start with, why is that? Why are people in the Asian community less likely to be physically active?
I think there's quite a lot of cultural and social barriers. There's typical traditional setups, obviously, as a British Asian being brought up in England myself. Even when I got married, I moved into a joint family. As a female, there's quite a lot of obligations, potentially domestically in households, and Asians are generally very family-oriented, so family comes first, and there's this big obligation to kin, whether it's helping in family businesses or helping the next generation with childcare. It can sometimes be looked upon as I think they're just not used to the exercise concepts. It can be looked upon as slightly selfish if you're going to say that you're going to go out and exercise, but I'm trying to get round and change that and really emphasize the health benefits of exercise.
So, would you say it's actually the opposite of selfish, because you're sort of keeping yourself healthy for your family?
Totally. So I think that's what I'm trying to turn around, is the fact that by investing in your health, you're obviously going to be able to fulfill those obligations even more and help your family and have that independence as you age as well. So I want to give people the knowledge and the confidence to do this. Sometimes it can be a barrier, just the fact that it's a bit alien to them, exercise. They don't quite know what to do. So it's a bit of an education as well about easy steps that they can take to start moving, being physically active and get these health benefits.
So what are you suggesting? Because it's not necessarily going to the gym, is it? I think, do you call it snacking?
I do, yes. So I have a lovely concept called exercise snacking, and it's all about short bouts of exercise that you can do anywhere, and they will then build up to help you hit the government guidelines of physical activity for optimum health. I'm talking about things like just 10 minutes. I call them brief snack-sized portions of exercise that you can build in throughout the day. You don't need to be at a gym, like you said. You could go out and have a feel-good walk, as I call it. It's going to make you feel good. There's a lot of research about how even walking after a meal can help lower your blood sugar, so especially for people that are suffering from diabetes and even trying to prevent diabetes to come on. And things like just doing a stair snack is a concept that I've developed where I'm encouraging people where they've got access, obviously at home or at work, to a flight of stairs, going up 3 flights of stairs 3 times a day, 3 times a week. There was a great study that shows how that helps your cardiovascular health, your fitness, and your strength. These are just very easy, free methods where you don't even have to have any equipment. And I'm a big promoter on strength training, so using your body weight and trying to help prevent the loss of muscle mass and keeping our body and bones strong to help prevent things like osteoporosis in the long term.
Well, stairs are hard work.
Stairs are hard. Yes. Even when I went up them, I was slightly out of breath. So I would encourage people just to start off small with whatever step you take, and you will feel like your stamina and fitness does build up quite quickly.
So would you then sort of build up to going upstairs carrying some shopping? Would that be sort of the next step after that?
That would be ideal. So something where you're carrying some weight would be excellent. Obviously, then you can start maybe increasing the flights of stairs or the frequency, the number of times you do it in the week. But I'm just throwing the stair snack out there because it's such a great concept that you can do anywhere, especially when the weather's not great. You may not feel like going outdoors, and everyone's got access to stairs.
And as you say, it is free. So I'm guessing that is one of the main barriers against doing exercise. But with going for a walk is free.
Going for a walk is free. It's going to help you in terms of mental health benefits as well. There's a lot of research about going outdoors in nature and how that can help side of your brain where You can reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. I would say try and go for a brisk walk, so where your heart rate is slightly elevated. You can still talk, but you probably wouldn't be able to sing a song. And that way you're actually getting some of the health benefits, obviously, like losing weight. So you're hitting the aerobic zone, as I would term it. So walking is free. I would say also things like high interval training. So when people get a little bit more confident, things, just normal big compound moves like squats, lunges, press-ups and planks. I have a lot of access on my Instagram with lots of videos and tips that are all free if people don't know what exercise I'm actually talking about here. And it's, I think, just trying to find something that you enjoy. So the enjoyment factor plays a massive part, because I want people to try and keep these in as a lifestyle change. So something for the long term.
Because you want to put across exercise as a treat, don't you? Which could be an alien concept to a lot of people.
So look at it as a treat. I think the benefits are huge, not just in terms of releasing these feel-good hormones, so you do feel so much better, more energized. It's going to help you sleep better. You're going to see different areas of your life probably benefit from it when you're reducing your stress levels and investing in yourself. And obviously we're all leading such busy, stressful lives. I'm talking about short bouts of exercise, just 5 or 10 minutes. They still add up and they still count towards hitting the government guidelines.
And are you supporting with diet as well?
Definitely. So they both go hand in hand, and I'm obviously trying to encourage people to look at having more colourful plates. We really want to increase the fresh fruit and vegetable intake, potentially looking at trying to make things more from scratch at home rather than these processed foods and eating out, looking at increasing lean proteins and whole grains. So it's the normal tips and advice, but I think especially this campaign I'm running for Asians, a lot of the Asian food is very high in carbs, sugar, salt, and saturated fats, which obviously can affect your cholesterol levels. So I would say for everyone to try and, look at easy recipes that you can make at home from scratch. Start enjoying vegetables and fruits, and it will obviously help you lose weight, and that's one of the main factors. We've got this national obesity crisis in the UK, so about a third of the population are actually classified as clinically obese, which is pretty scary, and that's why I'm trying to come in and urgently intervene and do something about this.
So if people want to find out more, is the best thing to do to look at your Instagram page?
Yes, I'll be uploading lots of free tips and advice on my Instagram. It's at feelgoodwithlavina, and I also have a website, www.feelgoodwithlavina.com.
Great. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye then.
Bye.